Okay, the big debate. Brexit, what's it all about? How will it affect you? Are you going to be in or are you going to be out? What are the advantages of staying in Europe and what are the advantages of going out of Europe? Let's discuss. Right, Mr. Policeman, what do you think of staying in?
Well, I believe staying in is the best and most valuable option for our economy. We have loads of other countries that are supporting us in this thing, and to be frank, if we moved out of this, it's not going to look good for us because we're not going to really be able to manage we're not going to get as much money from jobs, so it's not going to be that good, to be honest with you.
So jobs is one reason, but what about immigration? That's something we hear a lot about. What is immigration? Can you explain that? And why is it bad for us?
Well, immigration, there's its upsides and downsides, but immigration is getting out of control as the fact that there's too many people coming into our country, and job spaces are being taken up and houses are being taken. And also, not every immigrant, to be honest, actually puts in the wallet. To be honest with you, they don't have a job. Some of them don't. They just come here, live the dream, and they don't have to do anything about it.
Oh, but then the people that want to stay in will say that's a very racist view, isn't it? Because if you think about it, immigrants do lots for the country. There are lots of immigrants that come and work for our public services, like in education and in the health service. And also people from different cultures introduce their culture to us and their food. And we have a common market. So in the shops, we've got lots of interesting things. Without being in a single European Union, we wouldn't have all those advantages. I don't think you've got a strong enough argument there.
So, well, no, actually, Mr. Judge, we have a pretty strong argument because think of the amounts of people. Yes, there are some that work in hospitals and stuff and help us out, but there are loads of people that are draining our economy, taking money without giving any money. This is why we have to do something about this, okay? So immigration isn't always a good thing. Around 25% of the time it's a good thing, and the rest of the time it's a bad thing.
So, even if we're in outer space, everyone's talking about this. Tim Peake has just come back from being in space 6 months, and even he's been asked about the whole Brexit debate. But who do you think you'll vote for? The likes of Boris or the likes of David Cameron? What's your opinion of Boris Johnson?
I think Boris Johnson's a bit, he doesn't really know what he's talking about too much, to be honest. He's like, oh, we should go out, oh, Britain can do it. But to be honest, is it really worth the risk of saying, oh, Britain can do it? It's about our economy. We have to stay safe. There's no point of taking a risk, and there's no point of it. And Boris Johnson is a bit biased with his decisions and just talks over other people, not letting them express their opinions. So, and David Cameron's all about the people. He knows what's best for us. He knows that staying in will be the best solution, okay?
Okay, well, we've heard both sides of the argument, and we've only got 2 more sleeps until we find out the outcome. So, whether you're in or you're out, let's hope it's the right decision for the whole of the United Kingdom.
Also, can I say something for out? Yes, basically I don't really agree with what In said, because immigration is very good for our economy. Think about the hospitals, NHS, healthcare, so many immigrants, very clever, have helped us out. If it wasn't for them, loads of our people would have died and health services wouldn't be available as much for, And also, if we go out, we can have an independent country. We don't have to worry about other countries on our back that are interfering with our business, that are weighing us down. So that's why we're out. Britain, we can do it. I know we've done it. We've been preparing all these years. We don't need any other countries to help us out. We can do it. We're going to go out. We're going to live the life. And we are going to get the money ourselves.
Okay, you're boring me, just like Boris. I think I've got to switch over now. Fingers crossed it's the right outcome.